What's up, fam? Welcome back to BigJohn's Backyard Fishing. Giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. We back out on the water, man. We got a tournament today on the Northeast River. It's been a rough week, man. I've been sick. Started feeling better on Thursday, so Saturday morning I'm out here. We're gonna see what we can do, but it's already hot and humid. I just gotta navigate, man, figure this thing out. It's never been on this body of water fishing, so I don't know much about it. As always, I manage to seem I always catch my bag, so we're gonna try to get that done today. But yeah, let's just put our heads down, right? Put our heads down and fish, and prayerfully things will work out for us. With that being said, let's do this. I tell y'all what, man, it's a bass tournament out here too, and I've seen everybody all over the place, so I'm just gonna hang around here. Really, I'm gonna hit the river, but we're gonna start with a chatterbait and see what the situation is. Like I said, I don't know nothing about this area, man. I don't know what's good, what's bad, so might as well just start with this area right here. See what's up. Need to figure out where the tide is too. Water temp 80 degrees. I'm in 5 feet of water now. Nav info, tides and currents. Let's see where we are. Oh, we going down. It's a low tide coming up. That's a quick one, man. That's a quick turnaround. It's like a double-double right there. I won't be around for that. So for the majority of the point, at about 12, it's going back down. So we're gonna get the out going. So yeah, let's see if we can't figure this out, y'all. Enough talking. Enough talking. Let's get to what we do. Let's get to what we do. You're red. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to BigJohn Fishing. Welcome back to BigJohn Fishing. Welcome back to Reverend BigJohn. The ducks come out at night. The ducks come out at night. The ducks come out at... The ducks come out. I can hear some of y'all now. They ain't duck, they geese. I wish they geese they would go back to Canada. Them some nasty rascals. This is considered the Upper Bay. This is the Northeast River. That's all I know. Is that a fish or a rock? Look at a rock or something. Yeah, I could tell because it wasn't moving. A big old tree or something. Well, there's my first catch of the day. I'm gonna let that go. Yeah, I'll say, man, I knew something wasn't right. Well, we caught something. All right, now, look at this. This spot looks juicy, right? You got a minute, looking juicy. Ain't nothing came off of it yet, though. So you got to figure, this is what you're throwing. Throw something else. Somebody was here a minute ago. Maybe beat it up pretty bad. But if any spot would hold it, you know, this whole shoreline should hold fish. But that's not what I'm getting. We might got to switch up, reconsider what we're throwing right now. Well, we haven't found a bass, but we found a nice snake. And I'll show you this little rascal. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna cooperate, of course. Do they ever cooperate, y'all? No, they don't. I would say he's a bit angry. I'm not keeping him today. Where is my, but they feel good though to get a tight line, I would say. If you would chill out long enough. There it is, y'all. Nice little one. Thank you, sir. Good little fight too. Good little fight. Chatterbait hit him. Punched him in the mouth. Dang, it wasn't big enough though, but he hadn't got it all the way in. That was the target species. Always good to get that first one so you can break the ice. Come on, there's some more up in here. You know it is. So far, one snake, one miss. It definitely was scoreable. That's all it is. Casting game. You willing to cast, you might can find a bite. You ain't willing to cast, you ain't gonna get no bite.
I'm trying to find a bass. I'm trying to find that bass. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that bass. I'm trying to find a bass. 7 or less. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that bass. I'm trying to find a bass. 7 or less. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that.
I don't know where no grass is out here. None. It ain't right here. I can tell you that much. There's not near a piece of grass. Not near a piece. But I guess it's going to be an exploratory too, because like I said, I ain't never been out here. This little log, it just want to hit me. You know, it just want to hit me, that's all. Well, nothing else back here seemed to show his head. Will I find a bass? Will I land on at least one? Or will I get my bag? This be the first time I ain't get my bag if I don't get to rolling. But sometimes it's just an afternoon bite. And this ain't the first time. The morning time done been rough. That's why I take my time to get on the water. And sometimes, I don't care how early you are out there, they don't want no part of you. They ain't gonna get you. And you would think with all this stuff around here, this be a pretty good spot to hit. Well, let's work our way back out of here. Came down one side, we'll go back the other side. I should have came out of here with 5 bass though. I ain't gonna front. I am not gonna front. Well, the fish ain't eating, so I'm eating. All these boats back here. I done probably tore this place up. But I ain't got nothing else to do. Alright y'all, so at this point I'm still clueless. I turned back from going all the way back to the back of the river. I mean, there may be something back there, but it's getting shallower and shallower. I haven't seen anything in the shallow, you know? And so I'm gonna go back out to some open water. Still trying to figure it out. That's the nature of a tournament, especially when you ain't never been here. So yeah, I'm sure somebody kicking. Somebody's always catching, and somebody always ain't. Right now, I'm the ain't. It's all good though. You got to take it all in stride. So we're just cruising back, and you know, we'll see. But at this point, I'm pivoting. Look at some open water. I could take a, you know what? I'll take a look at the leaderboard and we'll see what's happening out there. Flat, no grass, no nothing. Fish ain't jumping on nothing. I just gotta figure out what to do. I ain't got a clue. I ain't ashamed to tell you. A lot of folks be out here. I don't know, because I ain't normally out on a Saturday, but only on a tournament. But this ain't bad. Some places it just be crazy. All right, so we're gonna try to attack these boat docks. Now, I looked at the leaderboard. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So it's still anybody's game, so it's definitely tough out here. But like I said, somebody's always catching. So I'm still in it, even though I'm out of it. I think it's about, well, I really didn't look, but it's a few of us who still got 0. Biggest fish out there is only 17. So still a lot of time. Just need the right moment. Well, so far the same results, 0. We got a little island right here, and it's not like some fish on it. It's just hard to believe. I don't care how many people have fished around here. Fish constantly move in and move out. Now the question is, will I skunk? I don't want a skunk. And bass. I mean, the boat is good, but I need a bass. I need to at least get on the board. But I truly haven't figured this place out yet. You know, they ain't been on no laydowns. They ain't been by the rocks. That's the first nibble I had, but we know that's a smaller fish. Small. That's the first action I have. I know they're small, but there's got to be someone around here. Yeah, they're not just by themselves. Oh, he ain't big enough though. Yeah. I knew you was around here. Come here. Come here. If you just chill. Daggone fin done got me. Yep. It's always something. Finally got one on. Not enough to write home about. Not enough to sit there and put on the scoreboard, because he ain't gonna do me no good. You need to be at least 12. But that's a good sign, right? It's a good sign. I got a bite. Maybe I can get some more though. All right, y'all, it is 12:30. The sun has come out. It's getting hot. I'm just trying to get one on the board. Just go back down this creek, fish this, come back, and get off the water, whether it's time to leave or not. This is the time when the fish notoriously don't bite. And I can't find no shade. I'm not going back to the docks. But sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. I have my cold water towel on, kind of keep me cool. Gotta have this kind of stuff when you're on the water, man. If not, you get a stroke out of this joint. I ain't trying to get no stroke. I got too much living left. Brutal. Today is brutal on the fishing aspect. Well, if it wasn't for that snakehead, I wouldn't even have had a good fight today. And then I didn't even catch that on film. You just gotta understand too. You know, it's so much footage, man. I tried to save myself some edit time. But this time, sometimes I think it's on and other time I think it's off. So when I think it's on, I don't fool with it and it be off. Then when I think it's off, I don't fool with it and it be on. Yeah. I'm gonna come up with a better way of knowing. Well, that's it, my friends. Looks like this is the first tournament with a 0 on the board. Be like that sometimes, not often though. And I did pretty much go to the wire to wire. It's about 150 right now, so I'm getting ready to get off now. So I was gonna get out a whole lot earlier than that, but the competitive nature struck in. And I was just trying to get at least one on the board. This is a goose egg. I ain't had a goose egg since I've been kayak tournament fishing. But it is the summertime. You know, I didn't find no grass out here. They ran here somewhere. I guess you got to know the situations because they're not biting what I was throwing. But once again, you know, summertime action. So anyway, I'll see y'all after I unpack all this stuff. Huh? Nada. Yeah.
Lost 3.
Yeah, I caught some small ones, but nothing to count, and then I caught a big snakehead. But that was it, man. Couldn't find no bass.
It was a grind today.
No bass, no grass.
We knew it, man, because like there's no grass here,
None.
nothing,
I know. Yeah.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Pete.
Mine's muddy right
It's all
now.
good, man.
No.
Pleasure to
Yeah.
meet you.
You too, man.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what my son did. I think the last time I looked, he was in 4th, but
Yeah.
it's just.
No, I could. Yeah.
It was a grind.
And it was like a graveyard out there.
Yeah, man, dead.
The snake
one
was the
guy
best
telling me that they-
action I had, and he was a big one. He was a nice one. But other than that, Tug,
I lost 3 all the way up there on the rocks on the right.
yeah, I did lose one bass that would have been scoreable, but you know, I ain't bring him in. I had him on the chatterbait. He jumped in the air, spit it.
Yep.
That was all she wrote.
Yep. I lost 2 on a chatterbait and 1 on a lipless crankbait.
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
We ain't got our money now.
It's the name of the game, man.
You need a hand?
No, I'm good.